Welcome to Fire Leo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Leos. All right, Leo, so we're not popping out with any energy, but bottom of the deck, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Leo. Who got my Leo feeling like this? This is a very nice change in pace here, Leo. So I feel like something that you did very little or that you invested very little in, but maybe consistently, you're now starting to see the benefits of it in this person. I feel like you're excited by them. You have more work to do. You two as a unit have more work to do, but your prospects are bright. I mean, the Hierophant talks about higher commitment. It's like once you go up these steps, it's like, whoa, you guys have hit that level of solidarity, that level of enlightenment with one another to where it's like, I went like that, like this diamond about to dance up here or something. But that's how it feels like. It's just, you guys you're on your way to union, Leo, and you feel it, you sense it. You could be in your room meditating sometimes or just by yourself, just sitting up there laughing for no good goddamn reason. If somebody looked at you, Leo, they'd be like, nah, the Leo done lost it. But nah, the Leo didn't lose it. The Leo 111 on the timer is having a very special and intimate connection with their spirit guides, with their ancestors, with gods, with Allah, whatever it is that you call it, with yourself here, Leo. Because I feel like there's a state of joy that's going to start coming up. And I'm also hearing seasonal depression. I feel like if you do suffer from that, many people do, Leo, so you're not on an island. But I do feel like in this holiday season, you're going to feel a little bit better than you usually do. All right, so I'm not going to stay too much there. I feel other messages, but they're not that important, you know. So, and that's maybe how you feel like, you know what, it's little stuff. I'm not going to be knocked by the little stuff. All right, Leo, I love this for you, Leo. Yes. Okay. So I pulled 2 cards for your person, Leo. All right, and the first card I pulled when I was pre-shuffling, I was like, all right, so how is this person feeling toward my Leo? The first card popped out was the engagement ring, Leo. That's how you got him feeling. Remember, I was like a diamond, like it's dancing, and then, I feel like this is a Leo. When you get engaged, everybody gonna know you engaged, especially if you're a feminine. All right, you're gonna be like this every chance you get. Sure, I will be too. Okay, got to check in with my husband. Sorry. I don't know if I can make it. But with the engagement ring, there's an energy with your person who's how they're feeling toward you. Partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union, engagement. So your person is feeling a deep sense of togetherness with you. That's how they feel. This is their energy toward you, Leo. I feel like your person is heavily thinking about commitment. Commitment is on their mind. Commitment is on your mind. Wow. Dare I say Leo and their person are actually on the same page for the first time. You guys always have some different ass energy. All right. But I asked as I took out the engagement ring first, if I could get it out. Then I kept shuffling and I'm like, all right, why does this person feel like that about my Leo? And then we got a date. And then I heard right after that, a specific date. So I don't know when you guys went out. What the hell y'all did, Leo? Let me know in the comments if you can, okay? But it was on that date. And it doesn't have to be like your classic date. Oh, I was wine and dine. It could be. But just a certain day you guys hung out was very special. A bit more special than others. I don't know. I think you think that all your dates were special, Leo. But in this person's mind, there was one in particular when they were like, yeah, I could see myself with this girl. I could see myself with this guy. To give you a little clue, it could have been a date where either you guys were in super duper casual clothes. I'm talking about like house cleaning clothes, or you guys were very dressed up, or at least your person was. All right. So it was nothing in the middle. If it wasn't in the middle. Either you were very dressed up, like suit and tie type thing, or it was house cleaning clothes on this particular day when this person was like, nah, the Leo. Yeah, that's the one. All right. So how's my Leo feeling about the situation? Because yesterday, Leo, you were like, I'm about to start speaking up. If my feelings get out of control, that's when I'm going to start speaking up. But you've been playing it cool, Leo. Leo been playing their cards right for a minute, okay? All right, how's my Leo feeling about this? The Star card. Your energy is so bling blingy. It's so bright, right? Remember I was like the little dancing thing at the top of the Hierophant Tower. Then we got this Star card, very bright. So I feel like both of you guys are very optimistic, very hopeful about this connection. And since we're pulling for you, you could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. Leo does not have to be. You could be dealing with one. But I feel like when you think about this person, you have the side of you who's like, who's prayerful, who's like, oh my God, Please. Because the Hierophant is prayerful, is in a deeply meditative state, the Hierophant. The star is in a deeply prayerful state. So this is Leo who goes between, I'm getting on my knees crying out to the Most High, and I'm also meditating and sitting and getting to know and enjoying the Most High too. So I feel like Leo, as your relationship with yourself and the Most High has strengthened, and whatever practices you use, you're feeling more confident about your ability to attract a life partner. But I'm also getting, Leo, part of you, it feels so good that there's that little ounce of fear in the back of your head, like, oh my God, please, like, I don't want to go through another heartbreak. But it's like, you got to put your neck out there, you know? And I feel like this is a Leo who's praying like, all right, so if I'm vulnerable, I'm good, right, y'all? I'm good, right, God? Like, if I do this, if I'm vulnerable, I'm okay, right? And there, you think you hearing yeah, but there's a little side of you who's like, I don't know if we hearing yeah, Leo. We done been wrong a few fucking times. Okay? So yeah, all right. Clarify this. Why is the star card here? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Also, Leo, you might be feeling like you're... Okay. Oh, you pulled the Page of Wands, I think, yesterday, too, in the very beginning. So, yeah, Leo, you're playing it cool. You're like, all right, I feel this passion. I'm excited. I'm going to remain curious. I'm going to remain open and vulnerable. So you're doing it, Leo. You're doing it. You're surrendering to this. Even though a lot of times you don't know what else to do. Sometimes, Leo, you try to figure out like what to say or what to do or how to put effort forth. And Spirit is like, stop thinking so much. Just be. There's so much value in the Leo just being. The Leo doesn't have to think up how to be interesting or what the hell to say or whatever. If you don't have shit to say, don't say shit. That's all right. We don't always need to fill up every piece with fucking words. Nobody wants to hear that all the time. Silence is golden. So I feel like this is a Leo who's surrendering and just saying, you know what? I'm showing up as myself. I'm not going to overthink. I'm not going to be someone different. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just going to be curious. I'm going to be vulnerable and I'm going to have fun. That's it. Because I feel confident about how the Most High has my back. That's it. Okay, Leo. All right, so let's get into your person. I love your energy. I love your energy about this, Leo. All right, tell me more about this engagement ring with this person's energy toward my Leo. Tell me about that. I know there was a date in particular or a time in particular that got them thinking about this. But what led up to this? What in my Leo, or what about my Leo did this person see that led up to them thinking about partnership and commitment? What led up to this person feeling like that? What led up to this, Spirit? Okay. I may get 3. I'm being told to get 3. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, 9 of Cups. All right. So overall energy is happiness, excitement, and the Wheel of Fortune. So they felt as though, and I know it's overused, you know, in the tarot community, like, oh my gosh, it's faded. But I mean, I can't help it when I see the Wheel of Fortune that does talk about divine intervention. Something about you guys' connection is extremely special. And only you guys know what that is or why that is. But overall, why they got up to the point of thinking about engagement or higher commitment with you is because they absolutely felt a closeness to you here, Leo. They just did. It's unexplainable. It's not something that just happened. It just was. It already was. And I feel like because of this, with the 9 of Cups, that is this person being in complete glee, having complete joy about the situation. You guys aren't done. It's not finished yet. But with the 9 of Cups does talk about overall, it's like, oh my God, Leo is my 9 of Cups. Like Leo gives me complete emotional fulfillment. So there is a deep emotional connection you two share. And that seems to be what pushes this person toward you, right? Because it's like, okay, sex is cool. I see that here. You know, that's great. But it's like, am I emotionally attracted to the Leo? And this person is like, yes, 9-fold. All right, the first card for how they got up to this is the 5 of Cups. Your person thinks deeply about their past. You guys could have had a past, but I'm not getting about you guys' past. I'm getting about the past in general. Things that they could have sabotaged, things that have gone wrong. They've learned quite a bit of lessons. I feel like your person, if they could say, they felt like they spend too much time thinking about the past and sulking and wondering and asking why the hell this happened. And I feel like in the midst of them doing this or trying to be more reflective here, then you came and kind of just shook them out of that very somber time in their life. So I'm not getting that your person deals with depression, but I do want to say it felt as though they were in an emotional rut. And it feels like you sparked something very exciting in them. What is this? Okay. 4 1. Now, okay, Five of Pentacles is in the upright now. Yeah, so they pulled the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And as we clarify, we got the Five of Pentacles in the upright. While they were in a place where they felt like they were, this is all pity, like, and also chaos. We have 555 here now. This is a very conflictive time in their life when you came in, Leo. I don't know if you know it, but it absolutely was. They didn't have any intentions of finding love or anything. But when you came along, the romance was sparked easily. Ace of Wands, now they on fire. Okay, cool. Then we had the Four of Wands in the reverse, and it's like, you came in, it's like, I don't want a relationship. I don't want a relationship with the Leo at this time. I'm not thinking about that. I had a failed one in the past, or whatever the case may be. Not into it. But the Leo, like, your character stood strong, right? The Queen of Wands is in the upright. Queen of Wands is sassy, intelligent, a social butterfly. She gets what she wants. And people only come toward the Queen of Wands when they have a real offer to give. And this is how they're viewing you. So Leo, remember I was like earlier, like, be yourself. Don't feel like you got to do shit. And here's the vibe check. You passed the vibe check here, Leo, right? Like, because this person, they see you exactly as who you are. The Queen of Wands is Aries energy, so you could have that somewhere in your chart. But for me as a reader, I always read the Queen of Wands as Leo. It's just, for me, it's Leo. All right, period. So with the Queen of Wands in the upright being you, it's just like you have, this is confirmation for you, Leo, so that you can understand you've done your deep work. I guess you did, because they are seeing you exactly as you are. There's also a part of yourself that you're not afraid to explore. You're not afraid to explore the depth of yourself, the darkness of yourself even. Because everybody like to act like they holier than thou, like they got all their shit together. This is a Leo who's like, you know what? I'm not afraid to talk about my bullshit. I'm not, because I don't identify as that. That's just a part of my life, something I went through, but I'm not that. If you want to know about me, I can tell you about me. And I promise you, Leo, if you tell somebody about yourself, you're not going to highlight anything you do. You're going to highlight everything you are. Like, you have compassion, you have care, you enjoy uplifting. You're not like, oh, I was successful at this, or I made money doing. We don't fucking care. Nobody cares. Tell me about your character. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's so deeply acquainted with their character. And I'm going so deeply into this here, Leo, because I'm being called to, because this is what set your person on fire about you. This is what led up to this, right? So remember, we had the Five of Pentacles in the upright as we were clarifying this, but as we proceed more on your person's energy as to what led them up to the more committal idea of you, now we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This person's like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not getting any more satisfaction in being in a Five of Cups and being in a Five of Pentacles in the upright. I'm not getting any more satisfaction from pitying myself and looking at my life as something that is so tumultuous and so sad and so chaotic and woe is me. This person took themselves out of that. You helped them with that though. You don't know that, but you did. All right, some birthdays. July 17th, we have May 5th. All right, May 5th. We also have November 4th as well as April 17th. Okay, so that's Aries. So we got Aries throughout here as well. All right, so yeah, give me one more, Spirit. Tell me about the date or when they realized about my Leo. What in particular? Let me pull from the Truth deck. Ooh. All right, as I stopped shuffling, we got the Four of Cups. Leo, you made it obvious that they don't, their overall energy on this perfect date or this time, it's like Four of Cups. Your person could be very attractive or have offers, but there was nothing valuable in anything anyone else had to offer them. That's why your person was single. So now it's like when they met you, it's like, ooh, Leo's making me think differently or making me feel differently, because your person is very sedentary. Look, this is a Five of Cups, I'm sitting on my ass. Then you had the Five of Pentacles and upright, sitting on my ass, not doing shit. Four of Cups, when you met them, sitting on their ass. But the difference is that they are being offered something, but they don't care to even look at it. It's not worth it. Yeah, and it's been like that for a minute too. All right. So tell me more about this time, this one time in particular, when they were like, yeah, that Leo I need. Wow, okay. So something that you guys could have had a conversation about family. And it was a very spiritual conversation, or at least it hit them spiritually here, Leo. But I feel like there's an energy where they felt like you guys can really raise up a family of true legacy or something like that. So you guys talked a lot about your families. All right. Now, what's interesting is that they pulled two family cards. So you guys definitely talked about this, or you gave like you really care about family vibes, or you're very intentional about how you want to raise children or how you want to bring together family. I don't know, but something around the family, they really appreciated that. I was about to say they really dug that. That's the baby boomer coming out in me. That is like, all right. So maybe somebody uses that terminology. All right. So what made them decide that it was you? They pulled interesting energy. We got sneaky, trapped, and family. Tell me about this. Yeah, Spirit, you have to break this down. I don't know what the hell to say. All right. What is it? Five of Wands. I want to say that you created a level of healthy stress within them. I also feel like your person could have been tired of dating. Like they're just tired. That dating shit is stressful. Or just being with people, like people who don't mean anything. It's just something that continued to cause them stress. They realize that, okay, thank you, Spirit. They realize that love or feelings of love should energize them. It shouldn't deplete them. What they were dealing with was depleting. You were energizing. And they no longer wanted to be trapped in that cycle. Okay, I didn't even mean for this reading to go on this long here, Leo, but give me more on this person's energy toward my Leo. There's just so much that this person is feeling. Oh my God. I can't even read that one. All right, so I'm going to have to take another one. Hold on. Oh my God. Look, all right, the engagement ring came out again. You can't make that shit up. All right, so I'm going to go into the extended here, Leo. I'm going to overturn these cards, get your person's next actions toward you, how they're truly feeling and afraid to say, as well as what you're not expecting from them and likely outcome. If you're interested, everything is down below in the description to the extended. See you in a minute, Leo.